It is still too close to call the race for the mayor of Austin. Last night, Travis County posted its final round of unofficial election results.
Mayor Kirk Watson still sits at just over 50% of the vote. That is just barely enough to avoid a runoff, but we are still waiting on Williamson County. KXAN's Grace Reeder is joining us here in the studio this afternoon to talk more about these results. Grace, you've been watching these so closely, so when might we get a final answer about this?
Well, first of all, we really want to know. I think the candidates want to know most, and I'm a close third, right? There are a couple factors at play here. We are still waiting on Williamson County, and I have reached out to them again this morning. Here's what's happening behind the scenes, though. We're getting final unofficial results from counties. That's what we got from Travis County last night. So basically, they've counted all of their ballots, those provisional ballots, mail ballots, overseas and military ballots, all of the lingering ballots we didn't have on election night. We could get Williamson County's unofficial final results as soon as today. That'll give us a good idea of whether or not a runoff is going to happen here. But all of those results still need to go through what's called a canvass, which is the official process of making sure all of the I's are dotted and T's are crossed. The canvass could change the numbers ever so slightly if a ballot got messed up or someone made a mistake along the way. And then that's posted, and the final results, that's where we get those final results. Those are likely to come out Tuesday. I tell you all of this because we're waiting on two things. One, will Williamson County give us final unofficial results before their canvass? We're going back and forth on that with them this afternoon. Their canvass isn't scheduled until Tuesday of next week. Here's the other factor. If we get the final unofficial results back and their margin is ever so slight, we're still going to be on pins and needles until Travis and Williamson County do their canvasses, because those marginal changes in results could change outcomes in a race this close. So you're going to see us reporting using language apparent winner or apparent runoff. For that reason, this race is just too close for us to be decisive without getting those final results.
When we talk about every vote counting, I mean, this race really has that on full display.
Absolutely.
Grace, talk though about what both outcomes would look like.
Sure. So Mayor Kirk Watson has significantly more votes than the other candidate, so it's a little bit confusing. But he needs more than 50% of the overall vote to avoid a runoff. He's sitting at 50.01% right now. Without those lingering Williamson County votes, of course. We're still waiting on those. So the two outcomes are these. One, Mayor Kirk Watson wins outright. He goes on to serve 4 more years. Or two, Watson doesn't secure more than 50% of the vote, and he's forced into a runoff with second place candidate Carmen Yanis-Polito.
So of course a runoff would mean that voters would have to go back to the polls, and what would that cost the taxpayers out there?
That's right. We're going to tell you exactly how much it's going to cost at 4 o'clock. I'm going to leave you hanging with that a little bit. But I do want you to know that in Austin, voters did say that they wanted to do ranked choice voting. That's a system where you go and pick first choice, second choice, third choice. That would work a little bit differently, but in Texas, we're not allowed to do that. And so the runoff system works where you would have to go back to the polls in December, and there's a lot of factors there, obviously, where when we went to the polls in November, we had a presidential race, a U.S. Senator race. There was a lot of factors getting people to the polls. And so the factors here are holidays. UT students are going to be on break. Turnout for these runoff elections is a lot lower. And so we're going to have a lot of factors in place if there is a runoff election here. When this is called, you're going to hear what all of those factors are from me, and so we are waiting eagerly to know what these Williamson County final election results are, and Travis County after the canvass as well.
So detailed. Thank you, Grace, for following it, and really our whole election team. There is so much that goes on behind the scenes to project and call these races. So, yeah. Grace, we appreciate you coming on and breaking it all down for us.
Absolutely.